Let's make some things clear for you all right now. We do want to note a sentence has not been handed down as yet. Right now, court is in recess. They plan to resume at 1 o'clock. So the Arbery family and their supporters have leaned on faith since the shooting nearly 2 years ago and throughout the legal process as well. So team coverage continues at this noon hour with Renata DiGregorio. Renata, we know the local clergy was out there again today as the sentences were on their way to being handed down. Actually, right before the sentencing hearing began, they were out there. We're talking about the Glen Clergy for Equity. What were you seeing out there this morning?
Yeah, that's right, Keitha. They were standing right here, and an open wound is how the reverend who led the prayer vigil this morning describes what her community is going through. Right now, this morning, the sounds of prayer and song filled this area, but just like what we've seen 6 weeks ago from over here, there have been so many sounds throughout this entire process. Cheers, chanting, shouting, crying, so many sounds, so many emotions up to this point right now. The best way to describe the prayer they say is needed in this community is to listen.
We basically are living in an open wound in our community in Brunswick. I hope that this space can be a refuge for all of us.
Somebody's praying.
I wish justice being served erased all the pain and the loss. But Ahmaud is gone, and that is a sadness that will follow his family always. This is the call and the invitation to continue to have these conversations that are really tough. We're taking this as an opportunity to regather together and just commit ourselves to being there for each other no matter what the road entails.
The Glen Clergy for Equity is doing something that they started before the trial, before all of this, but they are continuing, even pushing more and more now. We're going to talk about what that is and how you can get involved coming up in the next half hour. Live in Brunswick, Renata DiGregorio, First Coast News, on your side.
Thank you for that, Renata. We will have more coverage ahead in our next half hour here on First Coast News. And the news is always online, folks, at firstcoastnews.com and, of course, the First Coast News app.